Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin. I'm an author, YouTuber, and speaker about such topics as twin flames. I want to welcome you to my channel. If you're new here, do subscribe below, click on that bell. We're here with another episode of Twin Flamed Channeled Messages. Notably, this one is, where is the Divine Masculine Twin Flame at on his twin flame journey right now? You know what? I was curious. I was wondering, why aren't we in reunion? What is happening? What is going on? What is in Divine Masculine's headspace? What is in Divine Masculine's heart space? Where are they at on their twin flame journey? And so I asked, and I got some answers. If you're new to this format that I do occasionally here on my YouTube channel, I channel messages in a written format, and I do it prior to recording. I can do it spontaneously. It's just a little messier with a lot of like ums and ohs and ahs, and I don't want any of that in the audio. That's just not pretty. So I sit down, meditate, tune inward, get guided, channeled messages from angelic guidance, and the way that I particularly do it is in a letter format. And so you will hear that written letter format that I'm going to read to you today. And then make sure to stay tuned after the channeling, because I am going to tell you why I believe it is still hopeful for twin flames to come into a total physical 3D reunion. And you don't want to miss that. So with no further ado, here is the channeled message that I channeled earlier today from angelic guidance. Dear angels, I'm coming to you today to ask you about the Divine Masculine Collective. It has been a while since I checked in, and I wanted to give messages to the Divine Feminines in this collective now. Where is Divine Masculine at on this twin flame journey, please? Divine Masculines are doing their work, and they are doing it well. It may seem as if nothing is changing, but a lot has changed. They have had more realizations in the past year than over many lifetimes. We are very proud of where they are at currently. Dear angels, will most Divine Masculines be ready to come into a 3D romantic union with their Divine Feminines in this lifetime? Yes, most will, some will not. But for the most part, we have seen them grow by leaps and bounds. It would not be surprising if a majority of the Divine Masculine Collective will have found their way back to their Divine Feminines at some point this year. Dear angels, that is good news and great to hear. But I understand that many twin flames have only met this year or last year. Does that make any difference as to when they will come into a more permanent physical reunion? It matters not, because they have seen the light much sooner. Time apart does not matter. It is the messages they receive that cause them to awaken more. Dear angels, thank you for that. What about the Divine Masculine twin flames who have been stubborn or refusing to see the light of the twin flame journey? What is happening with them? They cannot remain in the darkness any longer. They will be forced into the light by some external circumstance. They have come here to complete a very important mission. We cannot have them living in the shadows. Dear angels, thank you. Can you please explain to the Divine Feminine Collective what that means, being forced into the light by some external circumstance? It means that their life will become very difficult, more difficult than they have ever seen. Like a baby being squeezed out of the womb, they too will be squeezed until they have no other choice than to choose the higher path of light. It doesn't sound pleasant, but it must be so. It is for the greater good of all. Dear angels, I know that human timing is difficult to predict for the angels. However, when we speak of the Divine Masculines who are not voluntarily choosing to move toward their Divine Feminines, when do you foresee the forcing them into the light taking place? Are we talking about several months from now or several years? The bottom will drop out from under them within the next few months. For those who get it, the changes will come quickly. For those who continue to refuse the light, the pain will continue for some time. But even then, they will also come to choose. For the most part, you will see changes come rather quickly in the coming months. The divine feminines who have not seen their divine masculines in a long time will see more meetings. They will bump into each other, or there will be plans. Either way, this will no longer be random but divinely guided. Dear angels, what shall the divine feminines in this collective do while continuing to wait until the divine masculine is ready? Stay in the light. We cannot emphasize this enough. Too many divine feminines have turned away from the light and back into darkness. We cannot tell you enough how this makes us sad. There is no reason to go back from whence you came. Secondly, work on getting out of ego-based consciousness. Light workers do not need to play the victim, nor do they need to sit in the corner and lament about their divine counterpart. They must get up and move forth into the light and help those who are in need. It is useless to waste the light when so many need it. Your divine masculines will step up, never fear. But as you sit around, you are wasting precious time and light wherein you can assist others. Dear angels, thank you, and this is certainly sound advice. Do you have any final thoughts to convey to the Twin Flame Collective at this time? Stand your ground and don't back down. Difficult times are coming. We need your light to help us. We cannot do it alone. The planet is changing vibration and we need you to help. Thank you, angels. I thank you for all of your help and guidance. I love you. We love you too, dear one. So while that message was really short, I felt it had a really deep impact. And it was comforting to know that the divine masculine twin flames who have been reticent or hesitant or even stubborn, as I mentioned, that they will be forced to see the light by external circumstances becoming unbearable. And I thought that was pretty interesting because I know that every person has free will. Myself included, yourself included, your twin flame included. Everyone has free will choice to choose and to choose their path. However, we do have something called divine destiny, and that can come into play, obviously, when we're not following our divine destiny, and we need to be following our divine destiny. And I think that's what the angels were speaking about when they said that the squeeze will be there. It'll be too difficult for them, and they will need to turn toward the light for help, support, guidance, and forge their way through that path to get toward the light, move toward the light. So I promised you in the beginning of the video that I remain hopeful for twin flames to come into reunion. And here is why. I posted a poll on the community tab of my YouTube channel. And if you have not yet viewed that poll, head over to the community tab of my YouTube channel and you'll see that poll right there. And the poll question I asked was, have you talked to your twin flame in the past 30 days? And so far I have 90 votes. I think I posted it late last night. So far I have 90 votes and 56% say no, but 44% say yes. And, you know, while that is tipping the scales into the no's, it's certainly very close to the yeses. So even though it's not a clear-cut 50-50%, it's pretty darn close to that. If you were to ask me, or if you would have asked me a year ago, 2 years ago, have you heard of twin flames still remaining in contact? I believe a year or two ago, it was mostly no. And again, I don't have that hardcore data, but I certainly do feel that more twin flames are in contact now than they have been. And based on that poll alone, I really believe that that is a sign that more and more twin flames are coming into a 3D reunion. And it's just giving us hope, giving us sights for the future, staying the course, not abandoning the journey, and as the angels mentioned, staying in the light versus going back into the darkness, going back into the shadows where you have doubt and you have a lack of faith and you don't believe in spirit, you don't believe in God, you don't believe in your intuition. And the angels mentioned that that's certainly not where you want to go. That would be moving backwards, and you don't want to move backwards. You want to continue to move forward on your journey. So I hope this was helpful, Twin Flame. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Please do check out all of my published books and my published courses to help Twin Flames, and I'll see you guys in the next video.